Hey everybody, John here. Welcome back to Catbird Hill. So we got a little road trip. Very little. In fact, we could almost walk to where we're going from Catbird Hill, but I need the truck and you're going to see why. So we are just a few miles from Catbird Hill, and we are going to a great place where I've had a number of things done over the years. And it is an all-around hydraulic machine shop. These guys do an amazing job with just about any kind of project that involves hydraulics and pumps and so forth, even electronics, motors and things like that. So it's just a great resource to have them. And so we're gonna. They've been working on the log splitter, so we're gonna pull up here shortly. I'll try to film as much as I can. However, they're also farmers, as you can see. However, they are Amish, and they typically are not too keen on being photographed or videoed, so I'm going to be very respectful of that and just kind of follow their lead. If they're willing to show us around a little bit, we will definitely do that. Stay tuned. So these guys do all kinds of equipment. As you can see, there's some commercial trucks here, some bucket trucks, crane truck over there. They just do a little bit of everything. A lot of farm equipment. Here's looks like a truck that might be like a conveyor truck that he told me they were working on. They do tons and tons of snow plows. And you can see blades and stuff all set up there. And then a lot of tractor work as well. There is the splitter, the unicorn splitter. So we're going to get the truck positioned and load up here. So you guys just welded basically like hinge plates here, right?
Yeah.
Just like double. Man, that's really,
yeah.
That's like what, half inch?
That's actually 3/4 inch.
3/4 inch steel?
Yeah.
Wow.
Half inch might be good enough, but he just decided to go with 3/4.
Right. And that's nice. You got Zerk fittings there.
Yeah.
Wow. Yeah, I just, there's no way. I mean, I don't have the welding skills. I mean, it would have just been one ugly mess if I had tried to do that.
Yeah.
And I mean, this is awesome. So like these cylinders here, like this lift cylinder, like, you know, what's that rated for weight wise? I mean, is there a weight rating, or is it a?
Well, and of course it kind of depends on your pressure. 2500 psi cylinder.
Okay.
Which is
All right.
very common for that stuff.
Mm-hmm.
You know, that's a cylinder that you see all the time, and
Right.
yeah, and it should pick up any size scopes that you can put on.
Sure. Yeah, I can't imagine it not being able to lift something.
Yeah, no.
Super.
That shouldn't be a problem.
And then I think I remember you said you went ahead and you put another Prince valve on,
Yeah.
which to kind of keep with the same one there.
Yeah.
Super. Awesome.
Yep.
Thank you very much. So I certainly didn't want to make him uncomfortable, and he just simply asked that I didn't show his face on camera, which, you know, we just had him sort of describe what they did. I had to show you guys this. This really caught my eye. A Wood Miser multi-head cutter. I've never seen anything like this. It's a resaw tool. This is absolutely unbelievable. Basically three sets of band wheels. That's incredible. I have no idea how that works, but man, there's a lot of machinery. Look at the size of those motors. 3 dust ejection chutes. Man, I could hang out at this place all day. A lot of chippers, farm equipment, cool stuff. All right, we're all hitched up. We're gonna head back to Catbird Hill. Okay, I think I'm pretty happy. So this is actually the very first time that I've used the upgraded Unicorn log splitter here on Catbird Hill. So the earlier part of the video when I was going to pick it up took place about a week and a half ago, and as has been the story pretty much for the last 3 to 4 months, we've had a ton of rain here, and I just haven't been able to get out and really do anything with it. But today I wanted to set it up with all of the upgrades that I've done in the past maybe month and a half since I started working on this. The only thing I didn't have on here today was the 4-way wedge, and that's okay. You've seen that in action before. But the extensions, the wings here at the end of the rail, and then the log lift, which is, to me, is just phenomenal. I've got to get used to, kind of making it more automatic. Which lever controls the ram, which controls the log lift. They shifted things around a little bit, which is fine. I just need to get used to it. One of the things I really like about the log lift is it basically creates a work table where when you have a large round like the one I just split there, one half of it after that first split can just stay on the table as you work through the other half, and then you can process it along. I really like it a lot. It was a little bit of a splurge price-wise. That whole job, and we'll do a little tour around it again, that whole job was about $1,200 in parts and labor. But the quality of the construction, to me, is way better than some brand new log splitters that come equipped with a log lift. The cylinder, the hydraulic lines, the valve, the mounting hardware, how they welded it, it's just probably over the top in terms of durability, but I'm really happy. So I think this is going to make a big difference in the efficiency of my log splitting. And still, when I'm adding up everything that I've added, or excuse me, that sounds kind of funny, when I've added up everything I've added, when I add up everything I've accessorized the splitter with, I'm still way under the price point of a brand new splitter with all of these features at this capacity, with the 12-gallon hydraulic tank, the 22-gallon per minute pump, Honda GX 390 engine, which last time I checked, I think it's probably $800 or $900 now just for that engine. So, again, if I was going to do this as a brand new splitter with these things that I wanted, you're looking at probably $5,000 minimum, maybe $6,000, and that would be considered probably the lower end of some of those more commercial grade splitters. So let's just take a quick look around here and see what we've got. The log lift here, as you can see, and we kind of did a little demo of that at the hydraulic shop. Really heavy duty, 3/4 inch steel hinge brackets here. It looks like probably 3/4 to 7/8 bolts, Zerk fittings to keep the hinges greased and functioning well. Really nice solid diamond plating on the lift itself. Welding is really well done. Very tidy. And you can see here is the hinge point for the pneumatic cylinder, which will go around the other side here. And hopefully, if we can get underneath of there, I don't think we're going. Oh, there we go. Try to see that right there. Just everything really well designed and well constructed. And then the valve for it, I really wanted to stay with a Prince valve because they're made in the US, and that actually matches the other valve that came with the splitter when I bought it. New hydraulic lines for that control. They put a new hydraulic line here, and obviously they, you know, lost some hydraulic fluid, so they topped it off. So everything overall, just really, really happy with how this all turned out. So thanks a lot for the coming along for the journey on this log splitter. There's probably one more thing that I would consider doing to this splitter before I would call it done, before I would call it complete. But I'm not going to do that until I put in some hours working with these improvements, you know, looking at my timing, my efficiency. I may not need to do it at all, but I might. It's not that big of a bite in terms of a cost factor to add what I would consider to be the last improvement on this. So I've got a lot of wood to split here. This is just a fraction of the ash that I was cutting at the very back of the property, back over there. I've probably got about, I'd say, at least 2 to 3 more loads exactly this size. This is about 5.5 feet tall, probably about 10 feet long, and that's 2 rows of rounds there. Actually 3, I'm sorry, three rows, 2 stacked end to end, 1 sort of linear in the middle there. So probably some way to figure out roughly how many cords are in there, or if that's a full cord. I think it's at least a full cord. But got plenty of work to do, and now I do really believe the splitter is set up to make me much more efficient, and you know, get through all this a lot faster. As much as I like hand splitting, you know that when I've got to process this much wood, I'll probably do a little bit of hand splitting and then go back to the splitter and just go back and forth so I don't wear myself out. So thanks so much for watching. And until next time, John here from Catbird Hill. Happy Easter, everybody. Take care.